15-minute spurts, yeah?
Yeah.
And then it says, and then shall all the tribes of the earth mourn, and they shall see the Son of Man. They shall see the Son of Man coming in the clouds of heaven with power and great glory.
With power.
You know, say something.
Yeah, no, that was the point with power, man. There's land backing off Isaiah 47:3, man. Right, it's time. It's all about power. It's all about showing the might of the Lord, bro. Because then these Edomites, you can remember right now, you got a whole load of people that can say, "Nah, I don't believe this or God." But in that day, right, in that day, everyone, they ain't gonna be no question, man.
Yeah.
Right, they're all gonna know it ain't Allah, it ain't Buddha, it ain't it ain't Jesus. But they're gonna know it's Yahweh Bashem Yahushua, man. Why? Because the Lord, that's beautiful. The Lord has set up His men, right, to, for the most part, in these people's eyes, look like fools. But here it is, they're going to be proven right. They're going to say, surely thou art a power that hideth thyself.
And it's like, what these scriptures is saying here is basically a scene out of fucking Independence Day, man. You know when the chariot was coming, invading America, and then you had the cloud around it, like enfolding itself, fire. You know, basically everyone was just doing the normal shit then. You know. That's basically what's going to happen, man. It says power and great glory, and He shall send His angels with the sound of a great trumpet, and they shall gather together His elect from the four winds of heaven, from one end of heaven unto the other. Now learn a parable of the fig tree. When his branch is yet tender and putteth forth his leaves, you know that summer is nigh. Likewise, when ye shall see all these things, even know that it is near, even at the very doors. Right? Now, the Lord obviously hasn't come back yet, but His signs are in place.
Yeah.
So that's how we actually know that the Lord's coming back, man. You know?
If I make it this quick one. It says Mark 13:33, take ye heed, watch and pray, for ye know not when the time is. Right, that's what we're doing. We seriously, we don't know when the Lord's coming back. Right, but the Lord has set outlined the whole list of prophecies, right? And then, hey, if I can say as well, man, if you notice what the apostles did there, what Ezra did, right? He says, hey, when are these things gonna happen, man? You know, let me know. They're all occupied in the coming back of the Lord with the same spirit that we're supposed to be in. Right, so one of the things that we've got to do, right, is basically look at these prophecies, you see that breaking news, filter it through the scriptures, do videos that edify the church, right, because you don't understand, you have lots of people who may have walked past the camp, right, heard, you know, just in passing, yeah, Israel's going to attack Iran, and that's all they heard, and then all of a sudden now, they hear Israel's attacking Iran, they're like, shit. They look on the YouTube and then say Hebrew Israelites, Israel, Iran. And here it is, brothers have been flooding the net with those videos. What's going to happen? Those people are going to then watch the videos, and if the Lord will have mercy on them, right, then they may come in. But what if the Lord's have mercy on them, they will come in. Right?
That's right. Trying to find preacher.
Yeah, hey, let's say we don't know when the Lord's coming back. People be like, oh, when's the Lord? We don't know. Right? They try to trip them up or try to trip brothers up, or they'll try say it in a mocking fashion. We don't know when the Lord's coming back, but we know He's coming back, and those things that we look for are those prophecies, man.
Have you got that scripture in Amos?
Yeah.
You can read it.
Amos 5:18. Woe unto you that desire the day of Yahweh. To what end is it for you? The day of Yahweh is darkness and not light, as if a man did flee from a lion and the bear met. As if a man did flee from a lion and the bear met him, or went into the house and leaned his hand on the wall and the serpent bit him.
Yeah, that's right. And the day of the Lord isn't just talking about his return. It's just talking about the time period of destruction and evil up until His very day that He returns, man. Right? You know, like a day is what, a time period, right? And during the time period other day things take place. You have multiple things that take place.
Right, 9/11 was a day, man.
Yeah, it was one day.
Yeah, a
It's
day
something
that changed
happened
the
after.
world forever.
Yeah, time period. Yeah, you know. But like now, his day is now, man. You know, because whilst we are preaching, you know, prophecies are coming to pass, man. But that time of trouble is the day of the Lord up until his actual return, man. But it says, as if what? As if a man did flee.
Yep, it says, as if a man did flee from a lion and the bear met him, or went into the house and leaned his hand on the wall and the serpent bit him.
So what you're saying is like a person just trying to escape a bear that meets a lion. You're trying to escape a lion and then you meet a snake. Meaning what? This time period is going to be a time period of destruction that can't be escaped. There's something that as a final destination, you know, and people and to some people who perish in this time period of final destination are going to actually experience that, like trying to escape something and you're running into the next thing, right? But it's quoted in Salakia, it's quoted in the scriptures as being what? The day of the Lord, man. So people want to talk about he's about peace. Guess what? His time that is coming is destruction. And it's going to be so grievous that he physically has to extract people out the earth. He got to beam people up. That's mad. Like, I mean, people got killed. People that got killed in 9/11 didn't get beamed up. People during the time of the flood didn't get beamed up. Apart from, you know, those 8 souls who were preserved. But I'm saying, like, this time going to be crazy that we're going to physically have to be extracted from the planet, fam.
Yeah.
We're going to be outside the fucking atmosphere.
Yeah, a time like no other. That's what the scripture's saying, Jeremiah 16:14. Right, no longer shall it be said, you know, Yahweh liveth, that saved the children of Israel out of the land of Egypt. Yahweh liveth, that saved the children of Israel out of the land of the north, referencing America.
And all the isles.
Yeah.
Yes, that's what it says. And all those isles that, you know, that they've been scattered.
Yeah, because Israel, I mean, Egypt, that was a great deliverance.
That was a great... People still talk about it.
Yeah.
People just
Disney be making movies on it and shit.
Bro, you have kids who are like 8 now, who were born a couple years ago, who even know about Egypt, man. You know? You have people who don't speak English, man. But when you talk about... if you translate to each, but your Bible, Bible.
Yeah.
You know, that was thousands of years ago, man. That was how many years ago? That's like 4,000 years ago, isn't it? That was a lot of time. I don't, you know, it was a long time. It was a long time ago. People still speak about it. But this salvation going overshadow it.
Yeah.
You know, that truly shows why I was saying through the Spirit that the Heavenly Father and the Son are powers of balance. Because as he's coming to bring destruction, he's coming to bring salvation. And those two have to coexist. Because if he's bringing salvation, then someone isn't getting salvation.
You need to be saved from something.
Yeah, and if someone's being destroyed, that means there's another people ain't. You know? Because that's the old hair. You know? Well, have you got something?
Yeah, it's a quick one. It's Matthew 10:34. Think not that I am come to send peace on man.
Spirit already came out.
Okay,
I'll read it again.
I came not to send peace, but a sword, right? And the sword represents destruction, man. Because the Lord, you know, it's not no daffodils, ain't no Hollywood rendition.
Yeah.
Right? Ain't none of the Lord. Lord is coming back as a force, man, as a power to be reckoned with for all the wickedness that's being done on this earth, man. This earth needs cleansing.
And it's spiritual. It's spiritual. The scripture says, think not that I come to bring peace, but really he is bringing peace. Because guess what? After war there's peace, man.
Yeah, peacetime.
You know, they call it peacetime. You know, because guess what? He actually going to cleanse this earth of that wickedness. You know, then and after that there's peace. For example, in Infinity Wars, man.
God, yeah.
And it's
that was a bad scene, man.
No, man, if you ain't seen it, I'm spoiling it, man. Thanos cleansed, you know.
The universe.
Yeah,
you know.
Yeah, but you know, but hey, it had some spiritual kind of extraction. You basically cleanse a lot of wickedness.
Yeah.
Then just After that, he just sat on the throne.
Hey, bro, I love that film with
man.
Thanos because, rather that character Thanos. Because Thanos, what do you call it? He embodied the sacrifice that you have to make, and it's obviously not in wickedness, right? I mean, because he sacrificed someone,
his daughter,
right? But it's the thing of what do you call it? And it's truth, man. You're gonna have to make difficult decisions, man. No one else wanted to make the difficult decision. When you watch the film, right, you got so many instances where it's like, well, for instance, you had the guy with the moment when they were about to beat Thanos, and man got emotional, and then they lost. They almost had him. Right, and it could have ended there. You know, the universe would have been safe, quote unquote. But man got emotional. It's like in this truth, you can't be getting emotional, man. Right? I mean, yeah, you were man, we're flesh. You have times you got emotions, right? But you gotta have rule over your emotions, man. Right? What else? Other guys, the bitch. She didn't want to, what do you call it? Sacrifice the geezer.
The geezer.
Yeah, the guy was like, look, man, just take it out, because if he gets this, well, it's pissed. And then what happened? Man gets the thing and bam, gone. Yeah. Right? It's all about the sacrifices, man. You need to know what it is that you're going to eat. What man builded the tower and count not the cost if you have sufficient to finish it, man. Right? One of the things you're going to have to do in this truth is give up on certain things, man. I know that's a bit of a segue, but it's something that, that's the message I took from that film.
That's right. Alright, cool. I'm gonna read the scripture. This is Luke 21 and 32. Verily I say unto you, this generation shall not pass away till all be fulfilled, man. Which shows that basically everyone who was back there during the time of Yahushua, those who were wicked and righteous, are back now, man. Right?